an AR-15 and shoots up a grocery store.
That's shady, bro. I wouldn't be too shocked if this was like some type of planned shooting.
There was a shooting in Colorado at a grocery store. 10 people were killed. This is like ridiculous. This is the second one in the last week.
This is the new normal, bro.
America is gone. It's gone to a shit show at this point.
It's insane.
My heart goes out to all the victims. That is just crazy that this happens as often as it does.
This is how we know we're kind of going back to normal, because the amount of shooting that used to happen before the pandemic, and now we're back to like just all this crime coming back. It's insane.
I want to tell you guys like a bit more background about this shooting. Like, okay, so I forgot the guy's name, but like the guy that did the shoot,
Ahmad, something like that.
Yeah, whatever his name is, like the guy that did the shooting, he used an AR-15, and like in any other shooting, right? This would be like not irrelevant, but it'd be less relevant. But so Boulder, that's where it happened, right? So Boulder recently had a ban on AR-15s, and that's unconstitutional because it's your Second Amendment right to bear arms, right? And you can't be like you can't have this type of gun, whatever, blah blah blah, right? Yep. So the city of Boulder was taken to the Colorado Supreme Court, and the ban was said unconstitutional, and that was a day before the shooting.
That's crazy.
That's
and
shady.
then the next day,
crazy.
the guy pops up with an AR-15 and shoots up a grocery store.
That's shady, bro. I wouldn't be too shocked if this was like some type of planned shooting, to be honest.
Gotta be. I guess that was the reason why it happened. Like they banned it, and he was like, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna show it to him."
Yeah, I mean, the timing is definitely very shady.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's just weird.
All right.
The next day.
So if you think that's shady, you know what I think's even more shadier?
What?
It builds on this. So right now, like in Congress, they're trying to pass like massive gun laws, like trying to like ban like assault rifles and like stuff. I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to ban, but I know it's like the NRA and everybody's going crazy right now because they want to. I think they want to put a ban on certain types of weapons and like more background checks and stuff like that. But I'm for more background checks. But I think like I think I've seen this on TikTok, right? People think that because of this ban that's going to get put in place, that this was done to help promote the agenda. Bro, to help get the bills passed.
That could be so possible, man. I wouldn't put it past any politician.
Or
to be honest, that's a very valid conspiracy theory.
Because like that came out with the Atlanta shooter. He got the license and the gun on the same day. And in the state of America,
the state of America.
Okay, in America, you're not allowed to register and vote on the same day.
yeah.
So the fact that you're able to get a license and get a gun on the same day,
insane.
There's some story to that as well. So there's
Yeah.
definitely some reform happening.
I'm so for like gun reform and stuff,
100%.
but like I think it needs to be
We
like
need
the
it.
gun reform like I see that needs to happen is more background checks.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying, like can't get a gun license and a
Same
gun
day.
the same day. Then what like, all right, people who have guns, they're gonna hate me when I say this, but I think gun owners should have a mandatory training every single year.
I think so.
And also, they should go through psychological evaluations every single year
Definitely.
to make sure they're fit enough, like mentally fit,
To own a gun.
to own that gun.
I think that's a great idea.
Great
because
idea.
right now it's way too easy to get a gun.
Yeah.
And that would really stop all these crazy shootings going on.
Yeah, these shootings are crazy. Like this is we're literally going back to the normal America where shootings used to happen every single day, like especially school shootings. Like it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back, and I hate to say it. Like I don't want to see this. I just hate humans because we're so selfish. We're literally doing it for our fun at that point. Like how many people have you killed already? Like kids don't deserve this.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is, like, these shootings never even went away. They just weren't covered by the media as often. Because a lot of them don't even fit their narrative.
I mean, it's not even shootings. There's so much stuff that the media doesn't cover just because it doesn't fit their agenda.
Yeah.
Like, I know recently there was like a stabbing of a 12-year-old kid
at a McDonald's.
at a McDonald's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you would say 12-year-old kid stabbed at a McDonald's, right? Wouldn't you think that should be like a headline in the news or something?
definitely huge
But
headline.
100%.
the media's not even covering it.
Yeah, because they're not gonna make enough money off of it.
Had it
That's all
not been
is.
for social media, we would never have got around to the story, which is
Of
a
course.
plus of that.
Yeah, 100%.
And keep in mind, like, the guy who stabbed the 12-year-old, he was yelling racial slurs at him too. He's
Yeah,
like, "Oh, white boy,"
real
like
cracker,
whatnot,
yeah.
you know.
I just,
And the fact that the media didn't cover this, like, it's only because it didn't fit their agenda.
yeah, this part
They're-
of racist they did not cover. For
Yeah,
some
I don't
reason.
think it fits like the current news today, because right now all the news and everything, it's all white supremacy
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's all
stuff
it is.
like
That's all
that.
that's trying to be.
That's all
And
it is.
I feel like this is a little bit of a long stretch, but I feel like in that incident, like the attacker, he was African American, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like because he was African American,
Definitely played a
it
part.
was like kind of swept under the rug
100%.
because it does not fit the narrative right now.
It just
At all.
doesn't make them enough money. That's all it is. News isn't just. They're not covering news at this point. They're just trying to make money. That's
And
all. it
we're
is.
not trying to make this about race. We're trying to make it about the criminals and how
Yes.
how that
Yes.
every story needs to get the proper light shed on it,
Please.
regardless of race. It happened.
Yes,
it
of
happened.
course.
Don't dial it back because it doesn't fit to the narrative
Mhm.
of what's going on right now.
Just imagine being in that family's position where, like, your kid literally gets stabbed and then
Mhm.
nobody knows about it. Like, they don't even know about this criminal that he's just roaming around.
Exactly.
Like, come on, yo. Like,
Just imagine if it was reversed. If
Yeah,
it was like a white
exactly.
guy that did that. It would be all over the media.
And that
100%.
sucks. How
Mhm.
that's how our society has come to.
We gotta just stop thinking about race as a whole.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you know.
yes,
Like, why
please,
does race matter?
please. It does not.
Yeah, I don't think
Go ahead.
I don't think race is important in reporting crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Please, no.
If I believe it's like the news's job to report
Mhm.
everything that happens to the people,
100%.
so other people are informed about it. It's not about, hey, I want to report on this, I don't want to report on this because this makes you money and this doesn't.
Exactly. And then it's not always about the money, man. Like, I just hate that it has turned out to be now.
That's
We
the
need
modern day media.
We need
bro.
to cut it
That's
off.
just how
We
it
need to
works.
cancel that, if anything.
Yeah,
Like,
cancel
come
the
on, yo.
media, bro.
Let's go. Let's get
Gen
rid
Z,
of
do
them.
their job.
Yeah,
Like,
do
for right for
cancel
once,
the right
come
people,
on.
please. Let's go for once.
Exactly.
For
Let's
once.
do this.
All right, man. That's all we got.
That's all we
everything,
got.